everybody, and welcome to Module 1, Lesson 8. So the practice up here is skip counting by threes. I really encourage you to watch some of the videos on skip counting in Google Classroom. They're a lot of help when you're practicing these. But we're going to skip, I'm going to have you do the skip count by threes down here by yourself. Make sure you put your name up at the top. And then over here, we're going to work on write a multiplication equation for each expression. Skip count to find the totals. So A, 2 threes. 2 threes is the unit way of writing multiplication. So it would be 2 times 3, which equals 6. Two in each group, or 2 rows with 3 in each row, or 2 groups with 3 in each group equals 6. So 3 twos would be 3 times 2 equals. So you can skip count to find it by twos. You'd have 3 groups of twos, or skip count by threes and have 2 of those groups. So if I skip count by threes, I'm going to have 2 groups. So I'm going to have 3, 6. And remember, when you're doing this along with me, if I'm going too fast, you can always stop, pause the video, whatever you need to. You can pause the video till I'm done and then go through and check your work too. All right, so 3 fours, so it'd be 3 groups. So 3 times 4 equals. So you can count by threes 4 times. So threes 4 times. So there's my groups of 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 threes would be 4 times 3 equals. The commutative property of math means that no matter which way you switch it, you're still going to have the same answer. So I could have 4 groups of 3 or 3 groups of 4. So you can count by threes or fours, but either way, it's still going to be 12 because we know over here it's 12. 3 sevens would be 3 times 7 equals, so I have to have 7 fingers. So I'm going to do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And then 7 threes would be 7 times 3, which would equal 21 again because of that commutative property in math. Now, this one says, draw a line to match the arrays using what you know about the commutative property. Write the equation to match. So I'm going to come over here and start with this one. Then we need to remember we need to draw a line to match. So how many rows? I have 2 rows. How many in each row? Just draw a line to remind myself. 3 in each row. Total number would be 3, 6. All right, so over here, how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows times 1, 2, 3 in each row. 3, 6, 9, 12. How many rows? 1, 2, 3. How many in each row? 3. Total of 3, 6, 9. So let's come back over here. Remember, we're going to start with how many rows? How many rows? 1, 2, 3 rows. How many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8, 12. How many rows? 1, 2, 3 rows. How many in each row? 1, 2, 3. And how many total? 3, 6, 9. How many rows? 1, 2, 3. How many in each row? 1, 2. 2, 4, 6. And then it says, draw a line to match the arrays. So, kind of wide here. So let's see if we can scooch it back up a little bit. There we go. So we're looking for the commutative property. So what we have with the commutative property is we have 2 times 3. So if we flip those factors around, we have 3 times 2. Then we have 4 times 3, which would be 3 times 4. And then you have 3 times 3, which really is either way you do it, it's the same numbers. All right, so Angel puts his Pokemon cards into a notebook. He puts them into 4 rows and 3 columns. Draw an array to show Angel's cards, or Angel's. So 4 rows, 3 columns. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 there. That's my across. I'm going to kind of draw my lines across. 4. And then he says we're going to have 3 columns. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 columns. So I'm going to do columns go down because that's how they go. Now I'm going to fill in my array. Because it says draw an array to show the cards. It doesn't tell me the total number of cards. I have to figure that out based on my drawing. 4 rows, 3 across. Now it wants me to write an equation to show Angel's or Angel's total number of Pokemon cards. So if he has 4 rows and 3 columns, I have 3, 6, 9, 12. Now use the commutative property to write a different multiplication sentence. 3 times 4 equals 12, because with the commutative property, we just flip-flop those answers. So that is Module 1, Lesson 8. Make sure you finish your skip counting by 3s. Make sure your name's on it. Put it in your home to school folder. And don't forget, watch some of those videos. Have a great day.